Good evening, Alpha Nation! Welcome to Thursday Night Fights 11! I'm Charlie Gold. It is awesome to be with you here at Pipeworks Market, and we're springing into spring. We've got 6 great matches. I can't wait to get on with it. Are you ready? Wow! Quality, crowd. I can feel the noise. There may be some vacant spots, but you're doubling and tripling it up, and that's what we like. So why don't we just get right into it with our opening contest of the evening. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a singles match.
That's it, these are my people. Hey, you guys saying food? Get down from there, come on, yeah! Match that way. What do you mean? Okay, hang on, this one got cheers, yeah? Yeah, come on, yeah! He doesn't get it, does he?
Well, look at that Ben Barnett taking the quick start there, Zali.
He has indeed come through. Great to be back with you.
It's alright, I guess.
Oh, thanks. All right. We've got a huge banner in match. 2 big guys, 2 big competitors kicking us off here at Thursday Night Fights, and already showing some power to break out of that hole is the wildfire Blake Malik.
Yeah, absolutely. Blake Malik's been on a bit of a tear lately, hasn't he, Zali?
Well, he has been climbing the charts, so to speak, and it's just great, sensible wrestling knowledge like that, with a perfectly textbook side headlock, along with those flying moves, those beautiful moonsaults. But well, he can be odds on. I'll be fair to put some good moves in as well.
Yeah, it looks like almost a traditional power versus speed match up here, but in saying that, both men have power, both men have speed, so pretty much anyone's game here, Zali. What do you reckon?
Well, anyone's game, but I mean, I would have thought you would have favoured a gambler because he was odds on.
Oh, absolutely, but in terms of skills, speed and power, I think they're pretty evenly matched. Maybe power going to Ben, but it's not a very, it's very much fine margins, I reckon.
This is true. As now they're still working on each other, now looking at that armbar wrist lock combination, and Ben Barnett, well, the odds are that he's into the game.
Yeah, look, I'd say this match is pretty much a coin flip for this week.
Flip of a coin, heads or tails. Who's going to land on the head? Well, I hope no one, but who could land on their backside. Right now, it's into the ropes for Ben Barnett.
And there's that power we spoke of earlier. Ben Barnett, first one to really fire a shot so far. Ooh, and there's that speed we spoke about.
There it is, Blake Malik taking advantage of the fall, and Ben Barnett goes back to that side headlock, and now Ben Barnett has got 2 kills.
Yeah, that gamble didn't pay off there so far.
No, that gamble did had a bad return, but now let's see what happens if Barnett can score.
There we go, 1 for 1 in the power game. Very impressive from Blake Malik.
Doesn't it fall? Barnett goes over. Walk.
Yeah, Barnett. They went blow for blow in the strength department, but it looks like the speed department, Blake Malik has the upper hand.
Well, absolutely, Blake, a very agile competitor in that ring, nimble almost, and right now he's staring down Ben Barnett saying, come on, bring it, put your money on the table.
Ooh, Blake Malik looking for a lockup there, but Ben Barnett, we talk about what a gambler he is, and that one did pay off, but only so far.
Well, that's the thing, there's that agility again of Blake Malik with a beautiful sling blade, and he's beginning to fire up and pump up the middle as he climbs the charts, maybe towards the victory. I think we know what he might be looking for here. Gets it.
Very beautiful standing moonsault there from Blake Malik, the Wildfire, really living up to his nickname.
Absolutely, that moonsault is his specialty. He'll want to get that and perhaps do a really big one to finish it off. But right now, the gambler is outside the casino door, so to speak, trying to regroup and find out what odds he has in this match.
Yeah, we know Blake Malik doesn't like too much separation from his opponent. Very quickly closing the distance there.
Absolutely, with a beautiful rip over the top rope, and now our Alpha Nation getting right behind the Wildfire, firing him up even more. Blake Malik as he tosses Ben Barnett back into the ring like a fluffy pair of dice.
You mean like that peg on the ring post over there? Oh,
absolutely true. Yes.
Blake Malik proving to be the smarter of the competitors so far.
It hurts here, check it!
Oh, look at that.
What happened to him?
I did call Blake Malik the smarter competitor there, but Ben Barnett outsmarted him.
Ben Barnett just shifted the odds back in his favour. He sort of put his nose in front as they come around the home bend and head down the straight perhaps. And right now it's Blake Malik on his key campus. And Blake Malik perhaps ear.
I think it might have been the hair there, but convincingly enough that it was the ear. Apparently a legal hold.
Well, the Thomastown ear lock, I think, is in the holds book that I read, but I'll just go back and check out.
Yeah, but you also co-authored that book, bizarrely.
Well, that's true. Sort of people falling on the external occipital protuberance areas. But back in the ring, it is Ben Barnett with the power. This was where it's beginning to sidewalk slam.
Yeah, we spoke about the power. And once again, Ben Barnett showing off, essentially.
It's probably just counting the two there, although it's getting closer to that magical 3 count, which will signify the end of the match. And now it's Ben Barnett with the power with a nice light chin lock.
Yeah, absolutely. Wearing down Blake Malik all through this match, and right now, locking that hold that really is draining the Wildfire, trying to put out that fire.
Oh, absolutely. He's done well. He's built a fire right there. He's got Blake Malik almost with his face grinding into that canvas, and the ref counting just to see if Blake Malik is fading. I mean, he's gone down for 1.
Yeah, the ref in perfect position there to check.
He's made it back to a sitting position, but he's got a long way to get back up. He's fighting his way hard, trying to read out the flames of the Wildfire.
And notice how Ben Barnett's kind of putting his weight on to Blake Malik, forcing Blake to carry the weight of Ben Barnett.
Well, and there it is indeed, and that's smart wrestling. That's that'll shorten the odds for a bit. Ooh, Blake Malik is staggered.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to get fired up once again, but nice float over there from Ben Barnett.
And that's got Blake Malik writhing in pain, and this could be it. But Malik with determination and grit, trying to keep that flame alive, kicks out, and once again Barnett going for the power move, grinding Blake's face into that canvas.
Yeah, and also once again forcing Blake to carry Ben's weight. Very, very clever competitor this Ben Barnett is. He may be a gambler, but he's playing the odds to his favour, so to speak.
Well, that's the thing. He's using that 105 kilos, and he's using every milligram of it to keep Blake Malik going down and grind him down. And he put that fire out. But Malik keeps sort of firing. Maybe he's got some hidden firelight.
Oh, flattens it once more.
Well, as much as he keeps trying to spark up, he sort of gets hosed down again. In the meantime, Barnett a bit of trash talking, I think, there, as he's got Blake stuck in the corner.
Oh, huge crossbody.
Just the 2 count. how did Blake Malik pull that out? He looked like he was beginning to fall into bother, but he just managed to get up on those ropes and go for that cross body and manage that agility and aerial skill that he has.
Yeah, Blake Malik is the kind of competitor where you give him an inch and he's going to take it every single time.
That's the thing. He really needs to fight back against Barnett. Weight and strength that Barnett will come out on top of him. He's looking like he's draining at the moment. A big elbow backhand there from Barnett. I'm not sure.
Very hard Irish whip there. Very clever from Ben Barnett. He knows he's the more powerful competitor and he knows how to use that power.
Well, he's using it there. There's so much power, he pulled himself off his feet.
Look at him playing mind games now. Ooh. Blake Malik, not a man you really want to trash talk for too long.
Absolutely not. We've seen him climb up the ranks. Blake desperately wanting a championship here at Alpha Pro Wrestling, and he's not going to take that sort of nonsense because he wants to hold the gold, as they say. Hold the gold for myself.
Ooh, Ben Barnett there. Got him by the throat. Massive choke slam right in the center of the ring. This could be over.
Well, absolutely. We talked about how Ben Barnett was using his 105 kilograms. Now he's used the 6'6". Perhaps he hesitated a little there.
And that hesitation might have cost him.
Just the 2 count. And Ben Barnett, spinning his chips, so to speak, as he only got the 2 count. And Blake Malik having a bit of time to at least get closer to a vertical base.
We're going rolling, baby!
Ooh. Maybe gave him a little too much time to recover that.
Big boot from Malik as he tries to pyro his way back into this double boot, perhaps, what's he got in mind? Ooh, beautiful insecurity from Blake. And it looks like he's going to fire up and go right up. Climbing those ropes.
Ooh, Ben Barnett meeting him at the top rope. Not a safe place for either competitor.
Yeah, I don't like how this ends, as they say.
Whoa, ref! It looks like he's got him by the eyes there. We've seen this attitude from Blake Malik recently. Pretty much going to any length to win.
He's up in the High Reach District. What is going to happen here? Blake Malik is going to fly. Beautiful moonsault. There it is.
This is probably it.
The winner of this match, the Wildfire, Blake Malik. Get on with it with the following contest, which is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. He's a bit of a poisonous role model, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Make sure you're ready.
oh yeah, it's lame.
Look at you ready. Bring it up.
Here we go, Nick Taggart. About to lock up here with Mason Stoneheart. You reckon, what do you reckon, Zal? You reckon Hugh's giving them some advice? Seeing as he is the former tag team partner of Mason Stoneheart.
Look, there's a fair point. He may have some inside knowledge and tips.
May have. I think he's definitely got some inside knowledge. That's why he's at ringside for this match. He's taken this young team under his wing. Just like he's done with me. He's put me here on commentary to scout for him.
Oh, I knew you were here for a purpose. And now I know
I
what
don't do anything without a purpose. And right now, my job is to provide a fair and balanced commentary to what has been very biased commentary that I've seen since I left this position.
Right, so, yeah, sure, you're talking, what is it, American phrases, so I don't really care. But, you giving them objectivity, I find that very hard to believe.
Look at this. Very nice technical work there from Matty Pierce.
He's going.
Well, look, Matty Pierce, well skilled, well trained from a level school of pro wrestling. But I think that you might have to be careful not to slip into a post-truth world there, currently. because Alex Winchester...
Look at this. Watch the hair, Ref. Watch the hair. There's no way he would have done that without pulling the hair.
What?
Look at him. He's delusional. First of all, he sees people as bugs. Secondly, he thinks a pest controller is a tradie.
Well, the pest controller is a tradie. He's got a certificate to be a pest controller.
Allowing a certificate to work with children doesn't make a kindergarten teacher a tradie.
I'm not going to go to that one. But, I think you've got to look at the power of the apprentice guy. He's a heavy toolbox over here, and there's the power he just showed on your mate Pierce.
Look, I'm not denying he's got power. The apprentice here absolutely closed fist punches. Quite sure they're allowed in lessons, though. You co-authored the wrestling book.
Well, I'm sure our official will.
Exactly, look. Teaching the ref the rules. The fact that a man on the outside has to teach the referee what these rules are is a little... It's laughable, Zari.
The only thing that's laughable is that you think that our referees can do three things at once. When someone from outside the ring is up in the apron distracting.
He wouldn't have to if the referee knew the rules. They were closed hand punches. And they're not allowed in wrestling.
The referee is in control and knows the rules, and if the rules were being enforced, now finally we got Matty Pierce out of the ring, and that's got a luscious mullet.
Hey, look,
I've seen better mullets in a
this
fish shop.
is Tag Team 101 right now. This is what it means to be a tag team under the guidance of Hugh Sands. The Poison Bullet was at the top of the tag division. He was carrying Mason Stoneheart for months. And now he's passing on that knowledge to Nick Cabot and Matty Pierce. It's beautiful to see.
Well, I'm not sure about carrying. I think it was the other way around. And
see, this is the kind of biased commentary that I'm here to eliminate. So, I thought we had a good thing going.
Well, I think
you've changed. You've changed, Zoe.
You lost the plot going through it. You just completely lost it. You just don't return calls anymore. You come out with these weirdos who are in the far corner. And I just don't...
I worked out here with you.
You're supporting them. In the meantime, coming back to the action, the apprentice runs the camera, so I think the fact that the back seat has a lot of power behind those throws.
See, you spoke about the referee not being able to do three things at once. Hugh Sands on the outside here telling the referee where to look. He was informing the referee that Mason Stoneheart was about to do something filthy.
I think you're watching a different match to me, Comfort. Mason's feet were firmly planted on the apron, waiting for a tag. And
look, Mason Stoneheart trying to get involved again. Absolutely. Finally, the ref is doing something right.
In the meantime, Alex Winchester been double teamed in the corner by a man who's not even officially.
Hey, that's tag team wrestling, Zari. You isolate one man and you keep them in your corner. That's tag team wrestling 101. It's what the greatest tag teams in the world have done for decades.
Well, except Hugh Sands isn't an official participant in this match, and he hands on Alex Winchester.
I couldn't see Mason Stoneheart who was blocking my view. I don't know how you could see either. The man's a giant. They're checking for regulation. I think he's too big for a wrestling ring.
Oh, what? You're scared when you get in there he's going to flog you or something?
No, I just think he's too big. He's unsafe. We have height restrictions for a reason.
Height restrictions? Oh, all right. Then, well, I'll be sure to tell Magnus Thunderheart Colback that when he's about to wrestle.
I also believe he's too tall. That's why he's not wrestling here tonight, Zari.
All right, then. Well,
a future commissioner will be getting many words from me.
Yeah, I suppose you're probably in favour of having DPC come back.
No comment.
In the meantime, Alex Winchester trying to find his way out of this double and occasionally triple team situation and desperation, so that's that apprentice-like grit as he tries to fight his way back up to the canvas and get over to Mason Stoneheart. But see, here we go again, 2-on-1, as Alex Winchester whips to the ropes near us. Beautiful double clothesline. See, that's the sort of power of determination. You've got the Hugh Sam's guidance couldn't help anything there. Look at.
Oh look, I never questioned the heart of Alex Winchester. I just questioned the tactics of using an open hand punch. It's
Perfectly legal back elbows.
look, once again, that wasn't a hand punch, it was a forearm. That was
Mason Stonehouse is squishing those bugs, and you don't have to mull it over if you're Matty Pierce, I can tell you.
very nice from Matty Pierce there. Look at that. That's from the nicest mullet in Australian wrestling, maybe even in the world.
Do you think it's better than John Farnham?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, he is.
I don't think John Farnham still has a mullet. I think we're talking current mullets, and Matty Pierce is absolutely on par with the greats. Well, look at this. Ref. Alex Winchester just put his hands on Matty Pierce.
Well, he had to in self-defense as Matty Pierce was
Self-defense, Matty Pierce did nothing. Look at this. Referee, get some control here, please. That is a disqualification in many different, what, no.
in your many different minds. Beautiful back elbow drop there from Mason Stoneheart, and now it's the tradie finding the scaffolding with a beautiful cross body, and I think they're looking for a pin here, but Nick Taggart in to break up the count. The bad seed, the planning is good.
Yeah, look at this. Nick Taggart, because the referee cannot do her job, Nick Taggart having to eliminate Mason Stoneheart from the ring himself.
Well,
And hey, we like to get paid, Zali, so let's mention that there is food around the corner, people. Just on the other side of the market, over in that direction. That direction.
All right.
That direction.
In the meantime, Nick Taggart with a beautiful slam. Mason
See,
Stoneheart.
look, Mason Stoneheart once again getting involved when he's not the legal man.
He's just broken up the tag. That's basic tag team wrestling, as you would say.
Oh, I didn't say that was basic tag team wrestling.
Well, you're reading a different.
Look at this, referee! Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
So here's a man who's not even legal in the match.
Look at that! He had to do something just to make it fair, Zara. We saw
Right, 3 on 2 fair, right. Which book are you reading?
it was a miscarriage of justice, and Hugh Sam's just evened the ledger.
Well, that's, you went to a different accounting
Whoa,
school.
wait.
Now looking like, not sure if that's the full Nelson or Humana, but the apprentice is favored.
Look, Hugh Sam's giving Nick Taggart some advice here.
Hugh Sands is standing in the corner where Mason Stonehouse will tag him in the meantime.
Whoa!
A
A bit of miscommunication there. What? No! An absolute miscarriage of justice we just saw there, Zali.
Your winners of this match, they are the team of Alex Winchester and Mason Stoneheart, the Tradies! Right now, we have the Lovers Fallout match, and it is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall.
I don't think I need to ask your opinion on this, Zali. Your announcement felt a little biased. It's almost like you want Will Walker to win this match. I thought we were meant to be impartial here.
Well, I'm sure you can give a really good example of that. Sorry, just a bit of dust in there.
We all know that the reason this match is happening is CBS, when it was a full 4-person group, it was carried by Charlie and Rochelle. They were the ones that did all the heavy lifting. Will Walker and Cody Reed just kind of hung on the coattails of what is now known as the Club. What is this? Look. Will Walker trying to get a sneaky one over Charlie Rowe. That's uncalled for.
Well, I don't think so. Kobe Reed's a good friend of mine, so I think I'll let him know what you said there, Carl, because I don't
Look,
think
look at this. Charlie Rose wants a good old scrap of Will Walker. Just trying to get this over and done with as quick as possible. Will Walker is trying to cheat these fans out of their money.
Why not? The aim is to win, right?
These fans pay good money to see Charlie Rose with Will Walker, and he's trying to cheat them out of their money.
I severely doubt that. He's a competitor. The aim of the game is to win the match. And he was trying to do that. I don't know. I'm not sure which match book you read, but I think it's upside down.
Oh, it's definitely not the match book of biased commentating from Zali Gold.
Well, I think yours is fake news. That was what I was looking for before.
If I wrote a book, it would be gold. Yours would be fake gold. I'm sorry, that was a little harsh.
That was low. I think next time on the battle royal review, you'll find out what low is. In the meantime, the action is in the ring as Charlie Rose wrenching on the arm of the main character, Will Walker. Whatever you might think about anyone, no one doubting the skills of either competitor in this match.
No, they're both fantastic competitors. Will is great in his own right, but I stand by my comments that Charlie Rose and Rochelle Road were on another level, and they were carrying Will Walker and Kobe Reed.
Well, that's your opinion. I'll just focus on...
I think that's an opinion shared by nearly every single person in this audience.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of symbols.
Hey, look. Okay.
What? Don't mention Kobe Reed.
Zoe, you're just looking for a fight here.
I just wanted to clarify things. I'm a believer in clear communication. In the meantime, it's clearly the case that Will Walker just had his gut ripped in half over that middle rope by Charlie Rose with some agility there, as Charlie Rose now looks to go up to the high heat district.
See, exactly like I said, Charlie Rose in control here. Very nice crossbody.
Just the 2 count. Will Walker might be somewhat, I will say Will Walker might be somewhat conflicted maybe, that doesn't miss his old running buddies, what's the goal, but right now he's the only thing that's conflicted is his epic global region on the rope.
Yeah, look, it's, we've heard you and Christy for months talk about hoping love wins, but you seem to be against love right now.
Against love, I'm a liberal. We're the most romantic sign of the zodiac, and it's coming up to our season. So don't tell me I'm not a romantic and a lover, but you seem to all the same. In the meantime, it's going Charlie Rose with the boots right under the chin of Will Walker, and Will Walker having to take some, reaching for the big ones and take some breaths.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Charlie being in control pretty much after the hot start from Will Walker. It's been nothing but Charlie Rose.
And a beautiful manoeuvre that leaves Will Walker a bit groggy.
Nice hip attack there.
Absolutely, the hip attack. This could be it.
Ooh, had my hand ready for that bell. Referee only giving it the 2 count.
Well, it was getting closer there. Will Walker barely getting the shoulder off the canvas, and now his epiglottal region, to give it a precise name, getting a workout once again as he's having to suck in the big ones.
Charlie Rose once again, pretty much still one of Will Walker's signature maneuvers, but
Will Walker does CGS trying to revive things, and in the meantime Will Walker shows us exactly how it's done, and Charlie Rose is the one who is suffering for it. Just a count of 2 as Will Walker couldn't quite finish that one off.
yeah, Will Walker, look, we've never questioned his heart.
Come on, Will.
Sometimes might have questioned the brains, but look at this, his brains are almost leaking out of his extremities here. And Charlie Rose squeezing the life out of him.
The sleeper hold. Will Walker trying to knock that out of the canvas. He's down to 1 knee. Now he's on.
Look at this back and forth fight while in the sleeper hold. Will Walker up and down, up and down.
Or whatever.
But look at him fading.
He is, and the thing is, they know each other well. They know how to find the weak spot. I'll grant you that. And right now it seems Charlie Rose is doing just that. And so Will Walker is he's fading, but no, he's getting his way back up. He's back up to one knee, he's back on his feet. Cop that count, Kruger.
Hey, look, I'm the one that said I'm not questioning his heart. Will Walker, an absolute competitor in this ring. Just maybe not of the caliber that is Charlie Rose.
I'm not sure about that, but there's a beautiful roll-up. Just
Will Walker nearly out of nowhere with that hitting combination there.
Combination by Charlie Rose.
Charlie Rose putting the foot right through him.
Beautiful.
Inside out neck breaker. Just a 2 count.
2.8 or something. That's getting very, very close. Charlie Rose a little frustrated there. But Charlie has got to stay on here and finish it. If that's going the 3 count or the submission is the result that Charlie wants. In the meantime, Will Walker caught up in the ropes.
We've seen this from Charlie before. Ooh! She's looking for a very unique German suplex that she uses. Will Walker having a bit of hesitation there, maybe not willing, so to speak.
As he was hung down goes Will Walker, Charlie Rose putting it all on the line there. Whether you like Charlie or not, that's a devastating maneuver. And Charlie Rose helping Charlie to blow up even further.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlie going the high risk to take out Will Walker. Haven't seen any hesitation at all from Charlie, but a few times we've seen Will have that little bit of hesitation, not willing to finish the job, so to speak.
Well, that is the thing. You cannot hesitate for a nanosecond. You've just got to be on it all the time. Charlie Rose, now having some conversations with our Alpha Nation who are giving it right back at Charlie Rose. And in the meantime, Will Walker with a clothesline, and now both competitors down in what is a very even contest. They do
very smart from Charlie Rose, rolling out of the ring to get a momentary, but maybe not that smart. Because Will Walker flying, also putting it all on the line here. Looks like that hesitation, he's gotten over it. And Will showing Charlie the respect she deserves.
Well, absolutely. Respect to the beautiful kick.
Maybe lovers, but when you're in that ring, you're competitors, and Will Walker really finally firing up.
Well, I'm not sure if they're lovers because I don't think they're friends, or it could be a sign that. In the meantime,
oh, very nice.
Turned into an armbar.
Absolutely scouted from Charlie Rose. Charlie Rose locking in that armbar. I don't think she has all of it quite yet. No, I think she does now. But Will Walker, look at this. Might be it, 1, 2. Will Walker, very, very clever. Like we said, both competitors know each other back to front.
And inside out. And in the meantime, there's even whoa! Here by the main character, that could be it.
Just a 2 count.
Charlie Rose getting away out of there. And in the meantime, Will Walker getting back to, not quite back to his feet, he's trying to get himself back up and perhaps find something deep in the repertoire to finish this one off. He wants to finish it. He's calling for something, a big knee, and looking down.
We know this as the dub. Will Walker's finished many competitors with this. Ooh, power of Charlie Rose. It's not very often you see in a male versus female match where the female has a power advantage.
Charlie Rose is powerful and as agile as they come. Doesn't count at 2. This match is so even. They know each other so well.
Whoa! Flying cutter there from Will Walker out of nowhere. Just a 2 count.
Credit to Charlie Rose for kicking out of that one, as Will Walker perhaps can't believe it. Will's going to have to find something else. dig deep into his character, so to speak, go main into the character. And Will has something else in mind. I'm not sure what he's getting on. Is he going to go up to the High Root District? Yes, he is. Our formation perhaps needs to get some adrenaline behind Will Walker.
We've seen Will Walker go to the top rope quite commonly. Ooh, do you think that was hesitation or he's worn out, Zali?
Could have been bits of both, could be non-binary, so to speak. And now Will Walker not in a good way, but Charlie looking for that.
Oh, drops Will Walker right in his head. It's a brainbuster type maneuver.
I think she's now looking for some sort of label lock.
Yeah, look, I think Charlie, she doesn't want to just pin him. She wants to make a statement. Yeah. That's the only reason I can think of why she'd lock in a submission when Will Walker's so clearly finished. Turns it into a pinning combination. No. Charlie Rose, look at this. Smart. Still has it locked in.
Locked in hard. And Will just can't. And there's a tap. Your winner of this match as the result of a submission, Charlie Rose. With our next match, which is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Two stands. But I know a bit about Shotgun Matty Farrow. He's a fast riser, also trained over at Relentless, and he's going to have a few bullets to fight back at the poison bullets. So this is battle of the bullets.
This is the whole reason I'm here, to scout people like Matt Farrow, people that we haven't seen in Alpha before. I'm sitting here taking notes for this man, Hugh Sands, even though I don't believe he needs them. He's just that damn good.
Well, I think he's quite poisonous, but let's see what happens as these two, the battle of the bullets, the shotgun locks up. But Matt
Farrow not the smartest man out there, going power for power with Hugh Sands. Look at Hugh Sands there, just outpowering him.
Well, Hugh Sands certainly has the power, but I've seen Matty Farrow now a fair bit around the scene. He's rising very, very fast. And he'll know his way out of this. There he goes, tossing Hugh Sands off and holds his ground.
Hey, I have to admit, that was impressive. Holding your ground like that against a man like Hugh Sands.
Nothing! Do it again! Come on! Do it again! Come on! Come on! Yeah!
Look, Matt Farrow once again trying to match power with Hugh Sands, but Hugh Sands is an immovable object. Look at that, taking his head off.
Huge elbow from Hugh Sands there. There is that power.
Even you've got to be impressed by that.
Yes, I'm impressed. I'll give you that.
And look at him picking him up like he's nothing.
But Matty Farrow, wriggling his way out of that and powering back in his own way with a beautiful forearm shot and another one, that beautiful shotgun, you might say.
Yeah, but what's a shotgun without bullets? Hugh Sands, poison bullet there. Drop kick, but look at Hugh Sands staying standing, smart, getting some separation. Look at that wrestling IQ there, well above that of the regular wrestlers we see here in Alpha.
Oh no!
Look at him, Matt Farrow getting caught up in the ropes there. Well, that was smart. I've got to admit, faking out Hugh Sands. Hugh Sands, though, is not a man you want to get mad. I think all that did was piss him off.
Well, it certainly did. He's a bit more aggro than he was.
Matt Farrow, a little distracted by Nick Taggart and Matty Pierce. Look at him, neither man actually doing anything.
Well, Matty Pierce is on the apron and he's not in the match.
Yeah, he's on the apron because Matt Farrow invited him in. Did you not see him tell him to get in the ring? If he didn't get up there, you'd be calling him a coward. This is the kind of bias.
I would not call him a coward. Now, every meantime, Matty Farrow has put the tracer like ball shotgun onto those drop kicks and has whipped Hugh Sands into the far corner, looking for a big spear, a big splash, but not
Look, Hugh Sands, we've seen him with that deceptive speed time and time again. You don't think a guy that size would be as quick as he is.
Well, he is fast, I'll give him that.
And he's got power, speed, technique. Hugh Sands is the complete package. Look, this is the first time Matt Farrow has gotten him off his feet all match. And Matt Farrow has spent the majority of this match on his behind on the mat.
Well, he used the force of gravity to take down Hugh Sands, but only a 2 count. And right now, Matty Farrow is going to have to dig into his experience and see what he can find. And look at the power of Ignoble, not quite.
He's not quite Hulk Hogan here.
Well, Hugh Sands.
Look at it, he's going back to it in spite of failing. But, like I said, he does not have the IQ to match it with Hugh Sands. And look at this, Hugh Sands absolutely knowing where to be and when to be there.
Yeah, by moving the referee out of the way so Matty Farrow can do some dirt.
Look, this is the same referee that stood Nick Taggart and Matty Pearce earlier tonight.
Just a count of 2 there.
A slow count, Zali.
So long as you've got a consistent count, that is what matters.
And that was not.
It's been consistent all the way through this match. Hugh Sands now grinding the knee into the external occipital protuberance area of shotgun Matty Farrow, and that means the epiglottal area goes to the ropes.
And Hugh Sands apologising to the referee. Look, Hugh Sands is an upstanding man. Cue the punch.
Well, he's upstanding at the moment, but he might not be if Matty Farrow gets more of those blows back in on top of him.
Look, we've only seen Matt Farrow take Hugh Sands down once this match, and it was pretty much luck. Look at the agility of a man that big, Zali. That is impressive.
That is impressive, although it was impressive when the force of gravity got a big crossbody on Hugh Sands.
Look, it was simply luck. Hugh Sands lost his feet. It happens in a ring. There's been, what is this, match number 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets slippery out there, Zali. I would know. I've wrestled many matches.
Good for you. In the meantime, I hope that Hugh Sands has found his feet and reattached them to his ankles. In the meantime, he grabs Matty Farrow by the ankle and he's looking for the pin.
Look at this performance from Hugh Sands. These fans should be on their feet every second of this match. This is a fantastic showing from the big man.
Look, he's an experienced competitor. I'll give you that much.
Look, he carried Mason Stoneheart for months in the grey, and right now he's lending his expertise to not only myself, but Nick Taggart and Matty Pearce, and also being able to compete in the singles division. It's absolutely fantastic. This man should be our next Melbourne Pipeworks Market champion. It's as simple as that, Charlie.
Well, he should
just
be.
a 2 count. I reckon that could have been a little bit slow there from the referee.
As I said, I think it's been consistent.
That was not
through.
consistent, Zali.
It's been consistent all the way through. Hugh Sands is going to have to do more to...
I was counting in my head, and I was at least at a 4 by the time.
Well, you've got plenty of space in your head to count. A beautiful suplex.
Massive back suplex there.
Hugh Sands. And I mean, that's consistent, and that's the right speed.
So that one there was the right speed, but the previous one was not. If that's the right speed, and the previous one was the right speed, I think your internal clock there, Zali, might be a little out of whack.
Well, at the third stroke, it could be that Hugh Sands is going to be rammed into the butt and chest first, and now it's Matty Farrow firing up the shotgun. He's looking for a big bullet and a beautiful clothesline.
Attacking Hugh Sands, who's in the corner. The referee should be creating space here.
Well, there was separation. Now he's got him up for the slam. There's that power of shotgun Matty Farrow. Can he finish him off and get a win and now 1-for-1 at Alpha Pro Wrestling?
Yeah, but it takes a lot more than that to pick down the big man. I would know, Zali. I've been in the ring with this man. It takes a lot more than just that. Look at that, Matt Farrow, that feat of strength earlier might have drained him a lot more than we thought.
Well, the back gave out there on the second attempt. He's looking for, I think, a suplex here, but no, Hugh Sands blocks, trying to get Matty Farrow up, no, a big slam. Hang on a second. Hey, look, it's Nick Taggart clearly interfering.
Nick Taggart just let him. informing the referee of the fact that Hugh Sam's foot was over the rope. The hold should have been broken. Mick Taggart was just bringing attention to that.
He's Mick Taggart right in the ring after putting his hand on
Matt Farrow putting his hand on a person not involved in this match. Matt Farrow is attacking bystanders. This is uncalled for, Zali.
What's uncalled for is the constant interference by people like Mick Taggart.
What constant interference? Matt Farrow is the one that put his hands on Mick Taggart. But here we go. The wrong has been righted.
Your winner of this match, the Poison Bullet, Hugh Sam. On with another match that is a singles match, scheduled for 1-4.
Stop singing, young man!
Are you scouting anyone in this match, Connor?
Oh yeah, it's like always. I am a thinking man. I never stop working. Mitch really been I don't mean to say any puns or whatever, but he's been on fire lately, like a lightning in the brush.
Well, I will give you that. He has been zapping his way along.
Oh yeah, Mitch very smart. You getting a leverage advantage. Not easy for a man of his stature.
Well, sort of, there's a lot of 1.21 gigawatts of lightning on although Malachi Slick leading up to his man hanging on to those ropes, and in the meantime, an advantage over Mitch Lightning.
Yeah, Lightning very smart now.
Well, that's good tactics. He's having a breather to get himself back and regroup after perhaps being a little caught off guard by the speed of the slickest lad in the land, leading up to his name, Malachi Slick.
Absolutely. Look at the energy that Malachi brings. How, Zali, does someone have that much energy in their entrance and still manage to wrestle a match? I have no idea.
Well, just physical.
Oh, look at that. Smarts from Mitch Lightning.
Fitness and training. Haven't seen you training around here like what's your slacking off? In the meantime, it is Mitch Lightning, like a bolt of lightning into the midsection of Malachi.
Here we go. Looking for it. The Mitch flip. The most electrifying move we have here at Alpha, Zali.
I'll grant you that. It's certainly 240 volts worth. Plug it in and charge away. As in the meantime, it is Mitch Lightning now working on the arm of Malachi Slick.
Yeah, one thing that upsets me, Zali, is we don't see that lightning bolt carried around anymore.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure what's happened to it, whether it's got blown away in a storm or something. But I must admit, I do miss it.
And look at this, Malachi Slick in a button-up shirt he's wrestling in. That takes some... Well, it takes some guts. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a fair point. Well, we've agreed on one thing for tonight. I suppose there it is, we've got it out of the way.
I reckon by the time summer comes around, he'll have ditched that shirt. That is a nightmare, I can imagine, to wrestle in.
And the thing is, you've probably got to iron it afterwards. I don't know what an iron is. It's Lightning doing some advice to our Alpha Nation punters here. And in the meantime, has Malachi Slick on the ropes. Perhaps Malachi Slick missing the headband because it's still in front of us.
Oh, yeah, literally on the ropes right now.
Well, literally, and but whether metaphorically, that is another question. As Mitch Lightning, what's he got in mind here?
Oh, Malachi, not just a kick, but also flipping over the ropes there. Oh, huge springboard DDT.
Just the 2 count there, and in the meantime, Malachi trying to work himself up to find something to finish it off.
Oh, very smart there. Malachi, we know he's a very quick competitor. Mitch Lightning taking him out of the legs.
Yeah, I think it's smart by Mitch. He just seems to developing himself every time. He steps in the ring, he just seems to get X% better and zapping his way maybe up to a title perhaps. That's maybe the end of Mitch Lightning.
Hey, it's the aim of every single competitor here at Alpha. Mitch Lightning being on a bit of a warpath. All that power Mitch Lightning just showed, slamming the larger man. I think there's very few competitors that Mitch Lightning comes up against. He's not the smaller stature.
Well, this is the thing, there is surprising power, but I suppose, well, there is power in Lightning, so to speak, and in the meantime, there's those boots. He's a full all-round competitor. This is the thing about Mitch Lightning. I think he gets people caught off guard.
Yeah, look, we've seen it before with competitors. There's quite a few competitors on this roster that kind of get taken lightly, but time and time again, the results they get are something that should be taken lightly.
In the meantime, however, Malachi Slick has seen some competitor from South Australia
very
from
nice.
2 count with big suplex.
I think that was a Northern Lights suplex. Very nice.
Northern Lights, but not lights out. So for Mitch Lightning, who's now rubbing away on Malachi Slick.
Shut up! You shut up! You shut up!
George acting going on between Mitch and our Alpha Nation here. But Mitch is looking to zap from the middle rope.
Oh, very nice shotgun drop kick there from Mitch Lightning, taking Malachi from one side to the other.
I think that was the zap cam, I think it's called. I'm just going to check on that.
The zap kick, did you say?
The zap kick, I think it is. I'm just going to double check. Mitch not getting the full result that he wanted, but he needs to capitalise rather than zapping around because Malachi Slick will get back to his feet.
And Mitch Lightning losing a bit of focus there. They're back on the hunt right now.
Certainly back in the hunt as he regroups and gets Malachi Slick in that headlock. Has he got him right here? Oh, it's in quite well. Ended up in an uncomfortable position, so to speak.
I'm gonna cause a blackout!
Oh, referee, that looked a little bit low.
No, it wasn't. It was very high up according to where I was looking.
That's because he was upside down, Zali. Up is down, down is up. Mitch Lightning's not out there right now. Well, Malachi Slick was calling for a blackout, but Mitch Lightning back on his feet.
What's happening?
So the referee checking on him, doing his job. Malachi. Well, there we go.
Top right finding bulldog again. That could be it. It is your winner of this match, Mitch Lightning. For our last match of the evening, and it is our main event of Thursday Night Fights. And it is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall.
So what do you reckon about this, Zali? Do you think the team of Redfield and Bison, first time tagging together, can coexist?
I think they can very, very well, although they are a real grand shield with very gritted teeth up against the cohesive unit in the Crow family.
Not just the Crow family. The Crow family that seems to be holding all the gold in this matchup. Emilio Crow, the Alpha Energy Cup champ. And Rocco Reed, the Pipeworks Market Open champion.
Grumpy underdog is your Pipeworks Market champion. Yes, they have the goal, and in the meantime, when they get this match underway somehow, and see what comes out of it. Immediately showing that power against the trendsetter, Emilio Crow.
Speaking of a trendsetter, do you see that shiny new gear he's wearing? Looking very nice.
That is really, really cool. Well, I think as these young people say, trendy.
Exactly, he's a trendsetter. You'd expect nothing less from a man named the trendsetter.
There's almost logic there, just one spot. Alright, in the meantime, a beautiful standing waist shot there from Emilio. Now moving over to as brother Adam carries the title there. Ooh! Bison polishing Emilio's facing to the left, there he's back.
Bison, a man who looks like he's never jumped on a trend in his life.
Well, he's down to earth, he's a rugged redneck.
I don't know, I reckon that's just a blame. I reckon he's a city boy deep down.
Well, I'm sure you go and put your black skivvy on and go to City Road Brunswick or something after you finish here. You'd know. But in the meantime, he's matching up against the uncle who's the Pipeworks Market champion.
Oh, look, Redfield, the former man to hold that title.
Well, that's the thing, shenanigans in recent times are also involving Redfield's good friend in mate 211.
He's not got to play on here. It's wrestling, Zoe. Shenanigans are part and parcel of the game.
Well, this is true, and I must admit, I'm all for a good shenanigan, although it's not March 17th St. Patrick's Day.
Look at that.
There's some guys, that's not right.
Rocco's using all those years of experience to his advantage. Ooh! And Bison using all 120 kilos to his advantage. Absolutely overpowering Rocco there.
That is power indeed, but Bison decided that's a sensible thing, playing cautious, tags in the discipline of the
So I like to talk about the advantages of each competitor. Bison's got the power, Redfield has the speed, Amelia has the youth, and Rocco has the experience. How do you think this all adds up, knowing those factors?
Well, I'll grant you something. That's one of the more sensible things you've said all night.
And I speak nothing but sense. That's why they call me senseless. Wait.
Well, hang on. You can speak sense and I'll speak dollars because I'm gold. In the meantime, I think you have something up ready for all these stew or a hodgepodge of factors thrown into the pan, happy to celebrate bisexuality month, and who knows which way the best recipe could come out, so to speak.
Hey, look, Josh, using that. We know Rocco is the more experienced man in this match, but Redfield not too far behind. Approaching veteran status in his own right. Some locker rooms consider him a veteran.
Well, absolutely, a very experienced campaigner, always willing to offer some advice, and good advice he is, perhaps better advice than he sounds,
that's disparaging. You're meant to be impartial, Charlie.
I just said perhaps, that's reasonable opinion. There's nothing disparaging about that.
It's causing doubt, Charlie. Look at the power of Emilio. Emilio having some power in his own right. Emilio. You show them muscles. And look at that, the smarts. He's got sitting under the learning tree of older brother Adam and Rocco Reed.
You don't want to be in that hole. That's where you will have to, I'm not sure what physio you get for that muscle.
Yeah, very nice there from Redfield.
Taking down Emilio Crow.
Oh, look at Emilio, like I said, that youth to his advantage. Kind of pulling things out that Redfield probably not expecting.
Well, there you go, and look,
whoa, speaking of not expecting, Redfield sliding under the ring there.
Emilio Crow, shut up! Very young, but certainly getting the experience under his belt, and now both on the outside of the ring, approaching that barrier.
Whoa! You talk about experience. That's 19 years worth of experience out from Rocco, knowing when to take advantage.
And he did. Bison's been told to go back to his corner. In the meantime, we've got three Gray family members attacking Josh Redfield.
Hey, Adam's done nothing so far. All he's done is give advice on the outside. That's not illegal.
Well, Adam did it. Take that, what's the saying? There's nothing he can do for me, and there's nothing I can do for him, we'll totally go for life. Doing nothing for each other. In the meantime, in the ring, Josh Redfield having a hard time with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we talk about it all the time in tag matches. Isolate a member and keep him in your corner. It's as simple as that. When the Crow family, no matter what members are in that match,
Absolutely, they're doing it. They've got Josh Redfield not even cutting to their half of it in their quarter. They're 8 or something. And in the meantime, the referee being tangled up with the uncle and, not seeing what Emilio was doing, choking out Josh Redfield. And now I think John the uncle Stingler coming into play. He's probably washed it before he came into the ring.
Hey, look, there's an issue with that turnbuckle there. Emilio Crow was bringing it to the referee's attention. It's a very, it has to be done. And sometimes rings aren't, up to code. There are tradies running around here with hammers, but no one bothers to fix the ring.
The ring was perfectly fine before we all started tonight.
There were changes throughout the night, Tyler. We've had 5 matches before this one, and it shifts every now and then.
Right, okay, like it's a size of Alright, Josh Redfield now very close to Bison. Can he make the tag? No. Dragged back by Emilio Crow, even pinned.
Looked like Redfield seeing stars for a moment there. Coming through just in time to kick out at 2.
That's the 2 count Redfield trying to find a surge and adrenaline fighting his way up and not disappoint, so to speak.
Who calls himself to disappoint? And you know what? For the matter, I heard the comments Redfield made when I joined forces with Hugh Sands. That was... He was meant to be an unbiased commentator that night. And this is why I had to return to my job. To bring fair and balanced commentary. Look at the smarts there from Emilio, taking off Redfield's head. 1, 2, come on.
Just the 2 count.
You heard me count 1 long before she did. It was a slow count.
Well, I think you must be calling yourself Dracula because I thought it was a reasonable counter when it comes to counts.
Oh, come on, ref. Once again, Redfield and Bison attacking the non-legal men.
Shut up, you stupid muppet!
That's right, a lot of muppets in this arena. Hey, great Rocco.
Well, I think there'll be a few people who like to go, yuck to you. In the meantime, though, Josh Redfield stuck in the wrong part of town still. He's been in there a lot, wrong part of town a long time. He can't seem to make it over to the big redneck Bison to
Look at the smarts there from Emilio Crow, working the stomach of Redfield. Just like boxing, work down low and won't have the gas tank later in the match.
Well, that's the thing.
And look at Redfield, inches away, but probably feels like miles. Look at the smarts there, all those years of experience from Rocco.
Redfield ducks into the double elbow, cannon to overcome the odds. And
Look at that, once again attacking the non-legal man, Charlie. How do you know this?
he attacked the legal man as well. So it's balanced as we head into the season.
Oh no, here comes Bison.
And nobody, Rocco even grumpier as both Bison's opponents are now down. Redfield trying to Redfield attack on the outside, but now it's the double team on the big Bison.
Here comes fake country Bison. Oh my God.
Beautiful double clothesline, and both the clothes feathers are flying. As Rocco getting back to his feet, as Emilio Crow back to his feet. I know what Bison's going on here.
I hate to say it, but very nice there from Bison. Seen that time and time again. Oh. Insiguri to the back of the head for Emilio. Bison, he's got them both set up in the corner. What is Bison thinking here? Bison got a thinking man, acts more on instinct than anything else. Is he maybe looking for a repeat performance? Oh no, we've seen this. Bison calling for a Bison, scouted out, looks like he scouted Redfield.
I think we know what's coming here.
Euro train.
It's looking pretty hip to me as Redfield back and forth down the tracks like the Murder line not far from here. As Emilio and Rocco feeling it and not in a good way.
I may have been wrong. I thought, oh, Adam Cole getting involved. Unfortunately for him, that train has no brakes.
It's an express from Murphy to Flinders Street, and in the meantime, Josh Redfield has turned the tide of this match. And, well, I wish my train ran that fast to get home. And in the meantime, Redfield going way up high and takes out the competitors from the opposition. The tide has turned in favour of Redfield and Bison.
I'm so
I
sorry.
get one of them back in the ring and get the
I went up to him. I got scared.
as Rocco tosses disdainfully back into the ring.
And just tumbled back in. I can't even remember who the legal man was. I hope the referee has it correct. I would not like to see another miscarriage of justice from any of these referees. Superman punch from Rocco. But just a 2 count.
Redfield picking out with determination and grit. He does it. He might be a disappointing deviant, but he doesn't.
Whoa, what's Bison doing here? T-bone suplex there to Rocco.
Well done, so to speak. In the meantime, it's Bison getting up to his feet. He takes on Emilio, who was up in the high rank district. High rank, high risk, high reward. What will it be? In the meantime, Bison now up on the second rope. Is he looking for the superplex? I think he might be looking for it. But in the meantime, it is Rocco who stops that superplex from hammering away on Bison. What are we going on here? I don't like the look of this.
This is what's known as the Tower of Doom here. Good power bomb from Rocco, but Emilio Crow looked like he took the worst of it. Basically a superplex.
A huge power.
Look at that, Rocco with his feet on the ropes.
Well, that's amazing ring awareness, but I'll give it to you. That's that veteran 19-year status, knowing where you are, even after a devastating Tower of Doom, not quite the Doom yet. And in the meantime, all 4 competitors are down. This match is wide open for that.
Absolutely, all 4 men down. Who is going to be the first to their feet?
Whoever it is could have the massive advantage. It could be the winner of tonight's main event.
Come on.
Here we go, though. Don't forget, all these men involved in matches are not only energy, some of them involved in matches are inevitable as well.
Absolutely. Big weekend of wrestling coming up here at Pipeworks Market, but it's pretty damn big now, and we've got hammering blows from all 4 competitors.
Yeah, absolutely going to town right now.
Bison and Redfield maybe just getting a slight advantage as Emilio Crow is flowing out of the ring. And in the meantime, it's Bison taken out with him. And now we're on the outside going, get away from here, please. Good God, it's almighty. They're getting to the comfort. But in the meantime, in the ring, it is Josh Redfield.
Ooh,
Agility.
thought it was a trick there, but Redfield with a blind tag there. Oh, Redfield takes himself out. Cactus clothesline. Very smart there from Emilio, getting the foot up. Bison only connecting with the knee. Oh, Redfield, not the legal man, hitting Emilio. What's Bison going for him? Huge muscle buster. A bad move in some place.